Hello, fellow preppers. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. I imagine that most of you have heard about the mudslide that occurred up in the state of Washington on Saturday. I mean, it's really sad. I mean, so far a couple dozen lives have been lost, and they think the death toll could be higher. It's just really a shame. But it's one of those things. It just is another little, wake-up call. It says you need to be prepared. Unfortunately, there's something that most preppers and people in general don't understand. Sometimes you can do everything right. I mean everything down to the last detail and still die. Other people, they can make every mistake in the book and they land on their own 2 feet. Not a scratch on them. So prepping in and of itself doesn't guarantee success. It just guarantees you a greater probability of success. I mean, you could be sitting in your house and something fall out of the sky and you get crushed. I mean, it's happened. I remember back in the 90s, a good buddy of mine in town, Mike, Gunboy, if you're out there watching, you need to contact me. On New Year's Eve, he was awakened to what he thought was a bomb going off. A plane crashed into the house next door to his. So you see, there's just some things you have no control over, no matter how many preps you have and how much preparedness steps you've taken to prepare. But that being said, knowing these things, you still have to prepare. You need to up your game. You need to always be on top of things. I mean, that's why, I went across from the coast into the valley. I'm driving along these east-west highways. I'm looking around. I'm saying that could have a rock slide there. You could have a mudslide there. This bridge could go out. Always being prepared and aware of my surroundings. Having things in my truck. What if I got cut off? A mudslide happens and I got stuck in the middle and I survived, but I can't drive out. Extra pair of hiking boots. Extra warm coats, and blankets, and tarps. Ways to make fire. My bug out bag, my get home bag. Water filters. Signaling devices. Just all those things. Some people might look at you and go, man, you're crazy. But the thing is, yeah, I'm crazy like a fox. Because you just don't know. You just can't let your guard down. I mean, anytime I go into town, I cross over at least one bridge. The big one happens, I might not be able to get back across. It's just that simple. So like I said, it's just a sad event, in the state to the north, Washington State. My heart goes out to those families that lost people in that mudslide. It's just one of those things, though. Sometimes you just can't avoid it. But what you can do is you can prepare. So maybe even if you're not caught up in it, and maybe you can lend assistance to those who are. So anyway, take a little moment, silence here, think about those people, send your well wishes and prayers out to those who lost somebody up in the state of Washington. Okay, and as always, fellow preppers, if you fail to prepare today, then you're preparing to fail tomorrow.